Dryland farming in India is very suitable. Given the climate conditions in India, there are many such crops that can be grown using the dryland farming method. Hello and welcome to Freedom Farming English channel. I am Yoshu and this is the part 2 of dryland farming. In the last video, we had learned and discussed about what is dryland farming, what are the crops grown in dryland farming, and many more such important details. So if you haven't watched the part 1, I would suggest you to watch the part 1 before you watch the part 2. And for those who have watched the part 1, let us continue and move on. So first, let us discuss the methods to reduce loss of soil moisture and evaporation. Soil moisture is very important to ensure crops sustain in the dry growing season. The following methods can be adopted to trap soil moisture from previous rainfall. Using mulches, windbreaks using anti-transparents and controlling weeds. So first let's talk about using mulches. Soil 60 to 75% of rainfall can be lost through evaporation. Layering soil with mulches helps with avoiding soil moisture. Other than that, it helps with conserving soil, maintaining temperature, reducing soil salinity, controlling weeds, and maintaining the soil structure. Here are the types of mulches to use. Following types of mulches can be used to protect soil from water evaporation. Soil or dust mulch, loosened soil or dust acts as a soil mulch that protects the evaporation of water from the soil. Also, this loose soil is called dust or soil mulch. Moreover, intercultivation helps create dry mulch for growing crops. Let's talk about the next mulch, and that is straw mulch. Straw or crop residue can be used as a mulch to protect the soil from evaporation. Thus, this is called stubble mulch. Stubble mulch use of wheat, straw or cotton stalks, etc. For mulch is called stubble mulch. Also, this type of mulch protects against soil degradation and water evaporation. Plastic mulch. Some farmers prefer to use to cover the soil and protect it from evaporation. Vertical mulching to improve rainfall retention and infiltration in soil. Narrow trenches and creates across the field, which is called vertical mulching. Moreover, these narrow trenches are covered with crop residues and straws. Second is windbreaks and shelter belts. Uses creating windbreaks and shelter belts help protect the field from heavy winds. Moreover, these belts or breaks are created with the large planting and vegetation. The purpose of these large plantings is to reduce wind erosion, protect growing crops or plants, and prevent their evaporation. Third is using anti-transparent. Almost 99% of the water absorbed by plant is lost due to transpiration. If transpiration is managed, it can help to deal water balance. Anti-transparents, when applied to plant surface, can help reduce water loss. Anti-transparent lessen and photosynthesis process. Furthermore, their use is to prevent the crop from major moisture loss. Also, they are highly used in nurseries and horticulture crops. The fourth is controlling weeds. Weeds lead to major transpiration compared to crops. Moreover, weeds can take all the soil moisture required from crops. Thus, it's very important to control and prevent weeds during dryland agriculture. Now, let us talk about the top Indian states that are famous for dryland farming. Do you know almost 128 districts in India have been identified as dryland farming areas? Of all these 128 districts, almost 91 districts are located in Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh, in the Saurashtra region of Gujarat, central Rajasthan and West Ghats rain shadow region. Moreover, tractors like Sonalika RX 42, Mahabali and Mahindra Yuvo 575DI4WD are used highly for cultivating arid regions. Dryland agriculture is necessary necessary for areas where rainfall is abundant and drought-resistant crops can be cultivated. Since a large part of India is growing seasons with dry spells of more than 200 days, it becomes necessary to adopt unconventional farming practices. This dryland farming is practiced in districts of Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, and the methods are mulching, tillage, use of anti-transpirants, developing contours, and bunds can help lock moisture from previous rainfall. Now, let us go through some important questions that are always asked regarding dryland farming. So our first question is, what is the difference between dryland and rain-fed farming? And the answer is dryland farming is cultivation in areas where rainfall is less than 750 mm, and rain-fed farming is where rainfall received is more than 750 mm. Now the next question is, which type of cropping is adopted in dryland farming? And the answer is, crops for dryland farming includes corn, wheat, millet, and other grasses that produce grain. The next question is, what do you mean by dryland farming? And the answer is, dryland farming is cultivating crops in an area with less than 500 mm or annual rainfall. Now you would ask, what is the difference between dry land and wetland farming? And the answer is, dryland farming is the cultivation of land where rainfall is less than 500 mm annually, whereas wetland farming is done in the presence of a water body or near a water land. Which crop is not cultivated under dryland farming? And the answer, can you guess it? Well, the answer is sugarcane. Sugarcane is a water-intensive crop and cannot be cultivated for arid reasons. Thus, sugarcane crop is not cultivated under dryland farming. Now you would ask, which is the most suitable crop for dryland farming then? Ragi is the most suitable crop for dryland farming since it requires rainfall that is less than 700 to 1200 mm annually. Well, that is it for this video. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to know and learn more about farming techniques, tool, and anything related to farming, then you can download our Freedom app. The link is given in the description below from where you can download our app. That is it for this video. See you next time.